I am about to rag on Jordan B. Peterson. If he is your god, your daddy, or the star of your most articulate brony fanfic to date, please click away now. Also bear in mind, as of this taping, I have 21 subscribers and a negative net worth. I'm punching up here, so chill. You know something? The more I consider the life and times of Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, the more I think he might have been happier. Having been born a few decades earlier, you know? Like 10 or 15 decades earlier. Could have had a great career as a transcendental poet. Hooked up with Walt Whitman, swapped beard grooming tips, and written some beautiful poetry. Fucked a couple times, it could have been grand, but now we'll never know. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're coming to you less than live from the Equality State, and today we're going to be discussing the stylings and conceptual shortcomings of one Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, specifically how they align with those of the infamous Dr. Deepak Chopra. Essentially, Peterson, like Chopra, will take the most pedestrian observations concerning the mores of post-modernity, as well as myriad empirical actualities, and even sometimes scriptural truisms, and adorn them in a sonorous idiom, thus elevating such trifles to the level of resonant profundity.
I know words, I have the best words.
Or, in human speak, he uses too many words to quote a refrigerator magnet over and over and over again, and now everybody thinks his shit don't stink. Chopra is notorious for this. He takes bullshit, or else the no-shit position, and he talks about it like a mystic. Peterson does likewise, only his mysticism is couched in Jungian psychoanalysis. Yet, it's old Deepak who's considered a joke, and Peterson who's considered a rising star in the thought leader community. Why is that? Racism. Racism is why. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Alright, but put up or shut up, right? Well, let's go through a few quotes from each so-called intellectual, and I'll translate them down to normal speak. There is something about the human being, whatever it is that makes us conscious, that interacts with the chaotic potential that constitutes reality, and extracts out from that the order within which we live, and that there's something divine about that, and that's the value of the human being. Or God created man in his own image, in the gray matters, as well as the painus. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside you. Just breathe, dude. Just breathe. Our true path should be something like, imagine the noblest aim that you can conceptualize, and then sacrifice your life to attempting to attain it. This one's in two parts. 1, do the right thing. 2, leave it all out on the court. Our minds influence the key activity of the brain, which then influences everything. Perception, cognition, thoughts and feelings, personal relationships, they're all a projection of you. When you think thoughts, they are your thoughts. Don't reorganize the state until you have ordered your own experience. Have some humility. If you cannot bring peace to your own household, how dare you try to rule a city? Go along to get along. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, motherfucker. The highest levels of performance come to people who are centered, intuitive, creative, and reflective. People who know to see a problem as an opportunity. Competent people do good work. The more you sacrifice, the more potential you gain. No pain, no gain? Come on. We are told to take care of our body, but the real secret to lifelong good health is actually the opposite. Let your body take care of you. Okay, this is some of that bullshit I mentioned. Moving on. Expose yourself voluntarily to things that you are avoiding and are afraid of, and know you need to overcome in order to meet your self-defined goals. If you learn to stand up in the face of the things you're afraid of, you get stronger. Face your fear? There are no extra pieces in the universe. Everyone is here because he or she has a place to fill, and every piece must fit itself into the big jigsaw puzzle. Everything happens for a reason, old yeller. If you don't know where to go, then there's no point in going anywhere. Okay, you get the point. Alright, so given the dearth of actual insight here, how did Jordan Peterson become the internet sensation that he is? Well, we'll let the man himself explain that. This is taken from his interview with Joe Rogan.
I mean, the thing that I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to because it's just so goddamn funny. I can't help but say it. I figured out how to monetize social justice warriors.
Good on you, Jordy. Congratulations on joining the ranks of such intellectual giants as the amazing atheist.
Sorry I'm white! Sorry I'm male!
Black Pigeon Speaks.
If women's sexual preferences are liberated and go unchecked, they destroy civilizations.
And Bearing.
You know, your face just pisses me right off, cunt. Suck a bucket of dicks, you fuckhead. I'm not even going to argue with you.
You must be so proud of yourself. Now, if there are any actual Peterson fans out there watching this, you might be saying that this hick just doesn't understand the great Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. I'm here to tell you, you're very much wrong. I understand the man perfectly. His motivations are not difficult to discern. He is here to fleece suckers using cookie-cutter no-shitteries dressed up in almost biblical levels of pomposity. And I get it. You get to listening to him for a while, you get to reading one of his books for long enough, you get lost in the flow of the verbiage, right? You get to feeling like you're being introduced to these profound truths, but that's all it is, man. It's just a feeling. That's why I mentioned earlier what a fantastic career old Jordy P could have had as a transcendental poet, like my third favorite neckbeard, Walt Whitman. Instead, he chose to go on the internet and fleece suckers, and in the worst possible way, by extolling the virtues of obeisance and political apathy, all in the name of gay lobsters and cleaning your room. You cleaning your room, not him cleaning his. All he's got to do is sit on that disgusting pile of shit like a punch-happy Job and take your money from you. Alright, guys. Thanks for sticking with me till the end. If you're not subbed, do it right now! Please, please. I'm sorry to yell, please. Thank you. I appreciate your social labor, and click that fucking bell if you ever want to see my face again. Do this or that, whatever's in your heart. Share it around if you can, you know, if it's safe to do so, if you don't live in a deep red state or go to any church at all. And remember, guys, good faith and kindness are not finite resources. So treat each other accordingly, in the comments as in life. You guys give me hope. Take it easy.